Yeah. And that's Blue Stamp official. Your nigga 8 in the building. Jimbo on the board.
Where's me phone, bro? Where's me phone, bro? Fuck. Hell, bro.
Here's y'all.
All right. We're back. We're back. Live.
What up, Phil?
Get it, baby.
Base, can you say some ting?
Kia ora koutou, tamariki mai, welcome back to the Into the live stream with Into the Ville, friends and family. How's everyone doing?
Doing great, man. Not doing good.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to share this shit back into the...
Man, how do you see all the comments in it, man? Shit.
Yeah. So we were talking about we were just talking about the time that we did a show in somewhere. I'm not gonna say where because we're on live now. So we were doing a show out there. I already told you guys what happened, and then we did an FBI like a fucking Secret Service evacuation, and then we dipped, and then we had Ronnie drive us all the way. This is Ronnie from Runtings, right? He drove us all the way to Auckland Airport.
Yeah.
From where we were at, and it was about a 5-hour drive. We were hungover as shit by the time we pulled up. We were drunk.
Was this like a back-to-back show or something?
Man, we did about 30 shows back to back, bro, and that was the last one.
Shoot.
But we were booked for Samoa, so we had to get to the airport in like 7 hours, and we drove 5 hours up just to make it in time for the 2-hour check-in point. And then, when we got out the car, I got out. I think who else was rolling with me that time? Lucky Lance was on that one. Israel Star was on that one. I think he was on the same flight as me. And Lion wasn't on that one, I don't think.
Oh, is that for
Lion was on that one.
Is that for the Island Base?
Was that for the Island Base one?
Island Base launch.
Yep.
You guys were there either 2 weeks before or 2 weeks after.
After, yeah.
Yeah. So we went out there for that, and I looked at Roddy and I was like, "Fuck, man, we were wasted." In the morning, I was like, "Fuck." Fucking might as well just fucking book your flight, fucking come on, man. Fucking stay at my house, man. Really, and then like fucking, we were that wasted that we got in there, we went, had a cigarette, jumped on the plane, and by the time I got on the plane, Ronnie texts me and goes, "Star, I booked my flight. I'm on the next flight right behind you, like an hour behind you." I was like,
"Oh damn!"
Shit. And then we pulled up to Samoa, and
100%.
Bro, I had never been in a situation where we have like shit, sorry, bro. Where we have like so much from, you know how you whose kids are fighting?
So I think that's Kenzie's.
Kenzie fighting somebody, man.
Kenzie, man, stop beating those kids up, Kenzie. I can't.
So,
hey, Kenzie, put those push spot on, man.
Can we just mute that in case somebody gets shot, and then yeah.
Yo.
What are we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about. So we put up to Samoa, and I don't know how to because they Jazz from Base FM gave us rooms and gave us an X amount of like money on the room to spend for room service.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know how to do room service, bro. I never been to that shit. I'm from the hood, I'm from the ghetto. So when we get there, I'm like, fuck, and everyone got partnered up. So 2 people per room. There's 2 beds per room. So you got your partner, right? And my partner was my partner in crime. My crime partner was Lucky Lance from Team Dynamite. And I was like, fuck, man. I looked at this shit. I picked up the menu. I'm like, man, because they had our hot bottles lined up, and then it goes a note like, you guys have X amount, like $1,000 or whatever on the room to order for room service. I was like, I'm not a fucking order room service, and he was like, mate, fucking give me the phone, brother. I gave him the phone, and he's like, can I get three trays of fucking crayfish and 2 trays of garlic bread with hints of basil and a fucking 3 jugs of Coke and a fucking, like, man, the way that he ordered it was way pimped than what I just said, bro. I was just like, shit. And that $1,000, we drank that shit in fucking 54 minutes, bro. For real. We left that hotel. with a bill. Like we had to pay before we left. It was like we shut it down. It was room 112. Room 112 with the real players as well. Shout out to Lucky Lance.
Yeah.
This nigga, man, for real. That's my uso. 100%.
Hey, man, I ain't even mad at you, bro.
Make
I
sure
ain't
you
even
jump
mad at
on.
you. I ain't even mad at you, so we did the same thing, man. We got hosted up in Palmerston and they gave us a budget of about $800 or $900. So we ran that shit up all the way to like 1,500.
Wow.
But the worst thing was, right, is because I always go every year to Samoa, you know? And these guys know me. When I go every year, I stay there. So I got there and Nathan was looking at me like, fuck, man, this is the first time you come back on business and you done fucked up the fucking room service. We did the same thing. You got to take advantage, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to take advantage,
What
man.
about? Nah, the sad thing is like when they got tabs and shit somewhere, and then like you go get a drink, and then they go, "Oh, the tab is finished," and you just fucking came. Like, you know what I mean? And then you go, and everyone was geeing you up, like, "Yeah, bro, like free drinks or noodles. You gotta come through." Y'all. The minute I come through,
Straight up,
oh,
you think you're all that like
$8.50.
and ordering whatever you want, and the next minute, when you get a check out, you guys are owing another $1,400. Like, shit.
If you guys are just tuning in, how do you guys feel about? Yeah, welcome back, West Side Camp.
Welcome back, man.
How do you guys feel about? Fuck, what was I talking about? Fuck, let's go to the bottom camp.
Hey, man. Cheers to the bottom.
Shit.
I
think I was
Please stop
talking
for that
about
wasabi, baby.
what happens when you pull up and the tab gets run down before you even get to the bar. Like, oh man, I thought there was a tab, but now it's.
Bro, every time.
Well, yeah, that's what we used to do. We used to just fucking rob liquor store. Oh shit, sorry. We used to just go to church.
We used to just walk around.
Before.
Especially when you pay for tab B and it's run out when you get there.
Straight ups, every time.
Kenzie,
Yeah, man.
Yo,
how you feeling right now?
I'm feeling vibey.
What up, Kenzie?
What up,
And
bro?
what's the vibe?
Irene.
How's the vibe? How's the
What is
vibes
the
of
vibe?
Dick, Kenzie? How's it of Dick?
The vibe is beautiful, my bro. The vibe is absolutely beautiful.
Is
It
the
really
vibe
is.
Malibu
I mean,
or
it could
is
be
the
whatever.
vibe Jim Beam?
Russian.
The vibe is
Russian
8% beer from Russia, remember?
Kenzie, what's the vibe over there? Calypso!
Well, that's Calypso now. That's Calypso.
All right.
That's for the Crip homies, man.
All right, cool.
Hold on.
Hey, Kenzie, when you came up here and you played me your album, right? It hasn't been released yet. A lot of mainstream people here in New Zealand, around the world, they don't really know about you. But when's your album coming out? Because it's dope.
Ooh, are we live? Because I'll get in trouble.
So it's top secret still. Okay, so people, I'm telling you,
Can we just rewind that 5 seconds
That
and
means,
delete it?
that means a lot to me, bro, coming from you. That means a lot, you know? I actually haven't really played it for anybody. So I appreciate that, but
Do you have any more questions for anyone else, Tom? Whenever you want to jump in. See, he's a gangster though.
man, I'm a survivor. The word gangster gets thrown around like who's gangster? My grandma's gangster. Gangster is
Let's go.
That's all.
gangster these days is like the warehouse or something,
Georgie Pie.
Exactly.
Oh,
but
my,
being gangster, like my grandma's more gangster than these gangsters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, we're survivors. We're survivors, and we're dealing with shit that's happened, and we're leaving the trauma from the past, and we're trying to heal and move forward. Hey, It's what it's.
All day.
Amen. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get a house?
Can I get a
Earlier on, I'm hearing this lady projecting her hatred towards the situation, but she can only count to 10. We count to 100, we count to 1,000. It's the core beliefs as a child. You go to the playground, all the kids are playing together. It's only the adults that are sitting around talking shit and pass it on to them.
True.
So
they got nothing better to do. They just stay home and talk shit.
Yeah, well,
Sure.
for me personally, I'm a Afakasi, right? So I experience both sides. My cousins on one side, fussy for the honky palangi. On the other side, fussy for the bunga, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can throw my fist, But at the end of the day, the thing is, what was learned and passed on is the adult shit, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's the adults. It's the adults that need to be held accountable and should feel shameful. So,
For sure.
and I challenge my island side of my family. Like when you say to me, palangi, you're putting a stereotype like a white person would put it on a person of color, a stereotype. So this is where we need to challenge ourselves and be like,
Sure.
hey, because hatred only breeds hatred, and ignorance breeds ignorance. Hey, so we need to challenge people and say, hey, you know, back in the days there was the kupapa, and they used to work with the Maori, right, with the redcoats. But there was a lot of Palangi people here that were working with the Maori against the redcoats. So you gotta look deeper into the thing, hey. It's
100%.
You know, it's big, bro. You know. Yeah. And apart from that, drink up, enjoy your life, and hey, feed the hungry, clothe the naked. The kids are sacred. Amen. Yeah.
Let's go.
You practiced that one.
I love it. I love that.
That's for the big homie, man.
Knowledge is
energy.
power.
Yeah, bro,
Knowledge is power, my
power,
friends.
bro.
All you listeners,
Speak on it.
knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, but knowledge of self is the true power.
100%.
I'm
100%.
putting on a t-shirt.
And then all of you that are listening should go for a shower. Oh. See?
For 1.5
Every
hour.
hour.
Yeah,
Every hour.
Every hour. Devour.
On the
Every
hour.
hour.
You will seek a
Devour.
Sweet and sour.
Black
Mr.
power.
See how we just ignorance. You even know where. We get ignorant.
I told you.
That's deep, Boots.
That's
Yeah,
deep.
that's
Tell
deep.
him.
Some real stuff,
No,
fools.
this was so.
Thank you for
That's deep.
expressing that.
Salute,
That's
That's deep.
volumes.
Deep.
Yeah, that speaks
That's
volumes,
volumes,
bro.
man. From here, Okilangi, down to Wellington, back out to Sydney and Sydney and China.
Wuhan.
man.
Wuhan.
What up, Mr. Man?
Beijing, mate.
Yeah,
Beijing.
man. Beijing. Yeah.
Man, what up, though?
Shout out to
Yeah,
Ali.
Beijing.
Shout out to Muhammad Ali.
Shout out to Ali,
Carter.
mate.
Yeah, man.
Cassius Clay. Cassius Clay, baby.
Cousin Dan,
Good
do we
job.
have any other clips that you want to play? Anything like weird, cool, something that we can speak on real quick?
Hey, how about
Yeah.
this, man? I got a quick question for you guys, right?
Okay, before
Alright,
let's
then
go.
follow forwards.
All right, so look, I've been
Yeah,
privileged.
fire also fire. Nah, spegels. Dat is de spegels. Ja.
You wait until I come to New Zealand. Tell her you wait.
Hurry up and come over here, man.
Nah, all right. So look, I've been privileged and honored to join you guys on this live, right? But I also have a couple of questions of my own. So all the way from down under, baby, how's it going?
Let's go. How's it, skills?
So now you guys are preparing for this tour, right? I mean, this tour means a lot. There's a lot of preparation that goes into tour. I mean, I know myself, rehearsing, doing everything right, making sure everything's to the T. You cross your, dot your I's, cross your T's, and make sure everything's crisp before you go on tour, right? What's everyone's preparation? Like, what is your signature preparation that you guys go through before you head out on tour? Make sure everything's Mickey Mouse. So I'll start from Big 685.
I was about to say,
What do you
big,
usually
go.
do, man? What do you usually do before you go on tour? When you prepare for a massive tour, you know, you're going overseas. It's not a home tour, but you're going overseas and you're making sure that everything's Mickey Mouse. What do you usually do? How do you prepare for your tours? Also?
Well, I got a usual, like, it's the same as everybody who loves this shit, you know. We want to give you a show that, like, you never forget, you know what I mean?
So,
There's been times I fucked up, so I've learned from mistakes, you know what I mean? So I've done shit where I fucked up and look back and I'll be like, damn, man, I can't really believe I did that. So being hard on myself, so I'm always like that. But because this is my first show overseas, and I'm coming back home to do it. And I feel like it's a pressure thing for me. You know what I mean? Because I want to give New Zealand the best show I can. Because I got family coming out to see it too. So, I mean, yeah, bro. I'm preparing different for all of the. Yeah, this is probably like the one I prepared real different. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to come, and I'm quarantining for like 2 weeks in the hotel, so there's plenty of time for me to make it more sharper. You know what I mean? So,
100%, man. I mean,
don't
look,
even trip.
you and I have done a lot of shows together. You know, with you, what was that also? What was that? Elijah Young. You know, we've done a lot of shows together.
Shout out to England.
Shout out to Elijah Young in England. You're tuning in also.
That's most.
We're here, man.
Love you, brother.
We're remembering y'all. So, like,
All day.
it's crazy, man. You know, for me,
That's
because
right.
we've always been on stage, we've been there, we've done that, and I've seen you. I've seen you perform at your best, and to me, it's your best. But you know, to you, you're saying there's a lot of times you kind of fucked up. So, fair enough. But you know, like, it's crazy because you know, from a crowd's point of view, they see it as there's nothing, right? So, if there were any other artists that are out there that are coming up, they're slowly coming up, and they're saying, you know what, man, there's a lot of times I fucked up. What would be a good example, or just anything for you to give them and tell them, look, this is how you got to do it. At the end of the day, no one knows your show, only you. So how do you roll on from that? Do you know what I mean?
Oh man, old school, you saw. You're only just as good as your last show. You know what I mean?
I'm nigga.
I mean, if I go off that foot, then I mean, like, you know, it's a perfect direction to go towards Uso. Because then I know at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean, whether I give it my all or not, you know what I mean? That's my indicator. Like you said, the crowd wouldn't know.
That's right.
I mean, like, internally as an artist, man, like, you know, for me, it's always trying to catch the vibe I felt the first time I got high on stage. You know what I mean?
For sure.
If I didn't hit that, then, like, bro, I'm wasting my time. So, yeah, man, New Zealand, bro, I'm gonna come with some new shit. So, yeah, a bit of everything.
Bro, New Zealand's not radio, so I'm telling you.
Everyone listening in from Aotearoa, you better get in there, bro. Get in there.
I've seen you live, bro, rapping. Like, you just command the audience.
That's what.
You're the
That's what I'm
fuck
talking about.
You're
To all
on
the
some
listeners
pop shit,
in
bro.
there,
You're on some
all
pop
the
shit,
upcoming
bro.
artists,
For real. Always,
listen, because at the end of the day, this is all about setting the platform for anybody else who wants to do the same thing, right? So if you're listening and you're watching and you know people that need this information, tag them in. Let's go. All right, I'm going to move over to Stanley T. All right, I'm going to move on to Stanley T. Stanley T, basically the same thing I asked Beaks, man.
So,
how do you prepare yourself? Is there any signature thing that you need to do in order for you to make sure, you know what I mean? I mean, a lot of footy players, they go in and they say, you know, they wear the same undies from the week before. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's got to be like a repetition, something that makes you feel comfortable to make sure you deliver the goods on that day and on that night. So do you have any like signature things that you do before a show or anything like that?
The little rituals, eh? Is that what you're asking?
That's it. That's it.
A little Rogers.
I just want a quick disclaimer before I answer. I have more than one pair of undies.
How?
You left one over here in New Zealand, mate. So I'm wearing it.
No,
did I have dotted lines on it or what?
I'm wearing your undies.
That's how we do it, man, from the hurdles.
No undies, bro.
But for sure, look, tour-wise, I haven't. This will be my first tour, so I'm just looking forward to the experience. Show-wise, bro, I just make sure to spend a little time in prayer, just to show thanks for the opportunity, man. Because not every show is promised, not every day is promised. So just making sure that giving thanks before I go out and use what the man up there has given us. So, and it's what's awesome, bro, is that it's not. I've gone to shows where just random people have done it for me before I've done it myself.
True.
And they've grouped up. Not sure how many shows you guys have done around Queensland, but in the past year or so, a lot of the young brown, I wouldn't say brothers, but sisters as well. They're starting
Minority.
to come up, and everyone's bringing that into it as well. So it's so beautiful to have that. In terms of shows, man, an advantage for myself is that I love making the music, right? I love making the music, and
Feel good, eh?
easy. Yeah, it's easy to get up there and share it instead of getting nervous about how I'm going to deliver it,
True.
how people are going to receive it. I've already, if I make it with intentions that are well, then I'll have no trouble sharing it. So whatever I make or whatever I share, it's already gone through. It's already been filtered through myself. So all I got to do is get up there and just share it.
Share the good news.
Mouse.
Fucking
And
oath.
yeah, in terms of this tour, bro, I've got no dramas whatsoever. Especially with the crew like this, I feel like it's just gonna be a holiday, bro. A
For the
holiday
Ville,
where,
baby.
we share
Enter
what
the Ville.
we've been given, man. So straight up, man, just pray and wash my hands. Yeah, fuck.
I like it. Thank you, Big 635. Thank you, Stanley T.
Hello.
Kenzie,
So
how
we're
you
gonna
feeling?
move on to our girl, Kenziefromwelly. Kenziefromwelly,
Let's go.
sis, let's go.
Yeah.
So basically the
Shout
same
out to
thing
the
of us
clip of
boys.
Bahama, bro.
I think, like, for me, one of the most important things is to be in spaces that keep me grounded. Just because, you know, I'm always trying to seek balance. Sometimes I'm chasing adrenaline, but when I'm like the most centered, I have people around me that can, you know, hold me accountable. I feel grounded. I know I'm in alignment. I go out to the bush. I go bushwalking, be with nature, and that's really, really
For sure.
important for me.
That's important.
As far as the tour goes, I mean, you know, I've been out here with Trey since the beginning, and I've seen like a lot of the narrative that other people have tried to push, and I think he's in a position now that he gets to choose how he wants to do things. So I'm out here trying to, you know, just be able to support where I can, but also make memories like this family business.
100.
We want to come through like a family, and no one can now tell him what he has to do. He gets to create the narrative, and I support the co-papa. I ain't here just because we related, but I believe in where we go in as a community, and that's what's up.
That's important. Kenzie,
Love you.
give it up for Kenzie, y'all. Kenzie from Welly.
Yeah.
If you ain't seen her, jump on. Man, thank you, Kenzie. Thank you, Biggs. Thank you, Stanley T. Thank you, Kenzie. Well, we're gonna move over to Mausa Poetic Man of the Hour.
Let's go.
Also, is there anything that you usually do? Any rituals that you usually do before a big tour? I mean, you've been on heaps of tours, man, and you know what to do. Whether it be here in Australia, New Zealand, Samoa, America, man, you already know. You've seen too many, but so give us a bit of insight. I mean, you and Bass can kind of elaborate together because you guys are always together. You guys are stuck to the hip. You guys are like fucking Bebop and Rocksteady. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
That's Dr. Dre. I'm Snoop Dogg, man.
All right, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
The legend,
I'll be honest.
bro.
What it is? What's good? What's good, baby?
Everything that we've ever gone on as far as tours, we never had time to preparations. We never had time to prepare. It was like straight out of work to work. It was like just straight from the markets, pack the shit up, take it back to the house, do a stock take, make sure you're at the house that we're meeting at or wherever we're meeting at before, you know, whatever hour, jump in a tour van, go on tour. We never had time to prepare. So I think that's the difference between us now. What we're gonna give this tour is we're gonna give a preparation. We're gonna give we're preparing, we're rehearsing. We got backing tracks. We're gonna run that play, but there are certain shows where we have a band.
Little secret there.
Everyone that's
we're gonna
tuned
throw
in,
you know,
listen in, listen in. This is the element of surprise. We got backing tracks and we got a band, so this shit must
But I
be
think for
good.
the listeners also,
Go
I
ahead,
think
go
they wanna
ahead, go
know,
ahead.
Like, what's your preparation up here? Like, what do you do before you?
Well, we're in lockdown too. It's very beneficial for us being in lockdown.
100%.
We're not out there like in the hood, like everywhere. We're not out there everywhere anymore. For the last, I think this is day 12, going on day 13 over here, lockdown. We're not
Yeah.
out,
Right.
so we have time to stay home and think about how we're gonna present ourselves on the stage in a different way, in a way that if people are paying $25 to come to the show, whatever the price is, we want to give them a show. We want to give them
You want to
something that
give
they
them the best
remember.
possible.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
for sure.
For me, the best show that I've been to this year, I'll just say straight up, is the Sapopati show that was about a month ago in South Auckland. It was the best show. She had like she had a live band. She had great acts with her. Like it was the bomb. And I want that energy with what we're doing. So like
Hey, man, I say, man, you got the right artists, bro. You got the right artists to fulfill that, man. All you're missing is me, man. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
get your
But it's
passport
high,
Yeah.
man. It's high. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna be in the Australian
We're
tour,
gonna fly
baby.
you out here, star.
If you can fly it also, you're good, bro.
Star.
Shit, I pay for my own flight. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you gotta pay for your vaccination shot, bro.
Go on. Go ahead.
But I'll say this, like I'm gonna go to this. So I'm gonna go to a fuck up of mine
Yeah.
on stage. So
All right.
as far as we're talking about preparations, there was one time where I fucked up on stage, and it was in Samoa. And in Samoa, when you fuck up on stage and you say certain things, it hits different than it is overseas.
For sure.
So in Samoa we had a tsunami hit us, and I was still living there at the time. And we had a bunch of New Zealand acts come over, New Zealand artists come over. The Don Ray camp came over. They brought Scribe. They brought like Savage was
Ticons,
there. It was
Yeah.
massive, man. Like everyone came
That's
through
cool.
to do a big show, and I think they raised over $1 million
Yeah.
in funds to give back to the people of Samoa, which was super dope. We're thankful for that at the time with the tsunami hit. And we were the opening acts for it, bro.
Hey.
And
Yeah.
our day one's Battle Stats. We jumped on stage with the opening acts. And,
Yeah, baby.
We did a couple of rehearsals just at the house, nothing serious. And I learned from it. My nerves kicked in because
Yeah.
we had about 1,000 people in the venue.
That's
and,
a lot, man.
at the time, that was the most I've ever performed in front of. I was nervous. Like, this is before we performed in front of like 50,000 people.
Yeah.
So 1,000 people is a lot of people.
100,000.
100 sessions. So we get up there on stage, and before I go on stage, the MC grabbed I think it was Brother D.
Yeah.
Handed me the mic. I was the one that he handed the mic to. There was 3 of us that went on stage, but he handed me the mic and he goes, "No swear words." And I was like, got it,
Shit.
cool. Because our set had no curse words. It's in Samoa. You can't curse in Samoa.
Oh no.
I got on stage, bro, and the first verse,
That's a no-no.
bro, the first verse, I forgot my shit. I forgot my whole lyrics.
Do you remember that verse now? Then?
Fuck no. I still haven't remembered it to this day. I forgot my whole shit in front of 1,000+ people, in Samoa at a fundraiser with the kids in the fucking crowd. And I'm just like,
With your country.
so I'm like, okay.
With the country on your back, man.
I forgot my lyrics. What do you do when you forget your lyrics as a rapper on stage? You
You
freestyle.
swear, man. Swear.
So,
Pop the crowd.
Yeah, the thing with me, man, I was like, when I freestyle, I can't help but curse.
For
So
sure.
I must have said the word motherfucker like 18 times in that verse, to carry it on.
Get your
The next song
motherfucking
kicks in.
hands in the air.
Like 5-year-old kids in the front row.
The motherfuckers. Hands in the air one time for Jesus. And,
Motherfucker.
it was like that too. And that's what I said too. And I felt really bad afterwards. I was like, damn. But the show must go on and the beat's going. And, we have like a 15-20 minute set. So we got to keep going. And then when I got on
That's
stage,
it.
I was like, man, I hope nobody noticed. When I got off stage, and Corey DJ Spice from FM was like, this guy said motherfucker 18 times, and I was like, damn, and I felt so bad. And so for me, that's why I'm playing my album radio now. So for me, I have to prepare and remember all my lyrics and make sure I'm on point, because responsibly, you know, there are people in the crowd, you know, and I know it's different for this tour. Like we can curse in this tour because it's a grown up venue that we're going to every city that we go to.
But you gotta
it was
treat
a lesson.
like-
It was a lesson for me. It was like,
Yeah.
you know, and my, you know, I was anxiety and all that shit. I was just like, oh man, fuck, I don't even want to rap no more because of that instance.
Yeah.
But you gotta use it to your advantage in the sense that it inspires you to be better.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if you can use that to your advantage in music, you can use it to your advantage in life. When you fuck up in life, you know, be accountable for your fuck ups. Sorry, son. Be accountable for your f ups, and what were we talking about? And only to move on. I'm gonna move out to the fence. I'll be right back.
Hi everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Pass the mic on to
What's up,
OG.
Hey, what up, bro? What's up, little man?
Yeah, take that tomorrow. Yeah, the boys. Ah, that's crazy, man. What about you, Bass? I mean, look, I know you're always, you know, with the also Poetik, man.
Billy, did you hear about when Brisbane, show in Brisbane when he peed on stage?
Nah, see, this
Talk
is what
about
I
it now,
want to
talk
hear.
about it now.
This is what the listeners want to hear. This is what everyone needs to hear. You know what I mean? I mean, everyone's tuning in for a purpose and a reason. So these kind of things are going to make it even more interesting. They're going to tell their friends and their friends' friends. So, Bass, tell us, man, what happened?
No,
How did you
Bass.
pee on stage?
No, I'm pretty much different to you because these are the front line. So we're at the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
The same thing I do is just do a little prayer.
But you play a big role too, man. You know, at the end of the day, man,
The
you're
only
the one
thing
that's
that gives us
controlling
DJ
everything.
anxiety is when the fucking artist gives the USB like on the spot. 'Cause you're
Oh,
trying
no.
and you're like, fuck, Sully, I told you fucking half an hour ago, you fucking. I know, you know?
I feel you, so
And you got to deal with like soundmen that.
Yeah, you got to deal with the sound, man. But
hard.
anywho, besides that, we're pretty cruisy, bro.
I know,
Just,
man.
one thing I've learned, bro, is not to scratch over someone's fucking not to scratch over someone's fucking performance. Yeah, because that will put off the performer. And I noticed that I think it was Stanley too, the last show. So he looked at me like, "Fucking cunt."
Don't you ever scratch on my track again,
So I think the best thing to do is just to play it and just vibe with the artist, bro. Like don't just stand there like a fucking mute and just fucking take your pants off or whatever. Just as long as you vibe. Yeah. But
Stand
yeah,
there, look at I do
Around
this for the
on the wall.
but like for me from the background, I see you do what you do. It's inspiring for DJs like me and all the other offers too that do.
OG Bass.
Next door.
Yeah,
Straight
bro.
up.
Does that answer your question?
Fuck that.
Was that a
Yeah,
yeah, this guy's talking about that. All right, just do you want me to say it?
Say what?
We did a show in prison. I don't know if Biggs was there. Was Biggs there? Biggs was there. Or was it only in Sydney?
Nah, Biggs was, that was the
Nah,
one. Biggs
just
was in
Siddles.
Sydney.
Stanley was there.
Sully.
Stanley was
This
there.
guy's set. So our set's like half an hour. Sully. I hadn't gone to the toilet.
He hadn't gone to the
Hadn't
toilet.
gone.
He hadn't gone to the
Hadn't
toilet.
gone
So-
to the toilet.
So he
Get a cone.
ended up having the DJ the whole fucking pretty much the whole show, like the last end of the
Yeah.
show.
What?
Oh,
he didn't get a break.
Sully. Also,
And then
I
I
stood
jumped
there
on.
like a fucking Eiffel.
Bro,
And he stood there like an out
And I-
petty.
bro, I was performing, right? Like we were
Stood there
performing,
like a KK.
and he's behind me on the decks. You know, he's cutting, and I'm in the front, and I forgot what the next song was. And you know what happens sometimes you're on stage, and I'm like, yeah, everybody make some motherfucking noise, whatever. And I turn around to go, what's the next song? And I look, and the man was in the corner, but he was in the corner peeing on stage. I was like,
Sally, was it
he
in a
was just
bottle
like-
or was
he
it
was
on the
like-
corner?
Nah, I peed on the carpet.
He was like this. He was
bro.
like, just keep going, just keep going.
I was like this. And I was like, carry on, just talk to
Peeing
the
on
crowd.
he was peeing on the carpet.
But one thing I didn't know is that the whole crowd could see what I was doing. I was like,
Everyone
fuck.
saw it, bro.
I was like, hey, fuck.
There was
you
like
know,
300
when
people
you gotta
over
go,
there,
you gotta go, man.
And I looked at the bouncer, and the
Nature's
bouncer
calling.
was
Nature's
like,
calling.
Bro, that's a real
should've
live
just-
stream.
Straight up.
You should have just
That's a
pulled the
real life.
curtain behind you, Sully.
Nah,
You just
there was
grab
no
the curtain
curtain.
like that and get behind you, Sully. You know what I mean?
So it was the table. It was me, the table, and the wall. So I was like, bro, I can't go anywhere.
Me, the table,
Me and the table and the wall.
I can show you the world.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
it was pretty much
that's
like
what
that.
that's what you call a perfect wingman, man. He didn't want to leave his man by his.
Oh,
You know
never,
what I mean?
bro.
If he had
Whatever
gone
you
to
do,
the toilet,
nobody
it would
you
have fucked
also,
up the
bro.
whole shit, bro.
Doctor.
So at the end of the day, you got to
the
do
man-
what you got to do,
the
man. That's
doctor.
what you
The
call a
man
wingman.
The man
A man
peed,
that's gonna sit on the bomb, take the bomb for you. You know what I'm saying?
bro. The man peed, and then he came back and he was like, "Ibr, ibr, ibr, ibr." And I was like, this nigga is a gangster. Shit.
Give it up for bass. Give it up for
Yeah,
bass,
man.
ladies and
Let's
gentlemen. Let's
go.
give him a round of
Oh,
applause.
yeah.
Yeah!
Oh, Dan, can you make the sausage come in the middle or something? Fucking winning.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
BG, my little BG.
Sabos, how's it going?
Shout out to BG and all the Dub family out there and stuff.
Now, PG, what it do?
Hey, Biggs, you remember how we met the first time? You in that play, bro, in Western Sydney, bro.
That was with your boy Damon. The
Damon.
Mall and the Visitor.
Bro, and they so
About Common Sense. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. Wow, that
It
was
was
a
a
minute
play.
now. It was
the first time I met Biggs was a play about the revolution of Samoa, about the Mau
Oh,
movement.
yeah, bro.
That one.
And
The
I'm
move,
like,
the move.
bro, it's like the
Mau
fucking
movement.
baddest play, bro. Honestly, it's the baddest play. You gotta see it. And
Yeah.
my king got us tickets, and it was a surprise. She knows that I'm down with this shit. Like she was like, I got
Yeah.
a surprise. Want to go somewhere? I'm like, where the fuck we going? Fuck, I want to drink. Where the fuck are we going? She's like, no, you gotta come to this thing. So we went to this thing, and then I was like, oh, this is where we are. Fuck, I seen this shit before. Like I seen it like advertised on social media.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck, thanks, babe, for bringing me to this. And like when I saw Biggs jump
So,
on
Fred-
stage, bruh. Like, cause you're Leos, you speak from you spit from the gut like you're rapping
From
when
the
you
dark,
speak.
100%,
Like,
bro.
on some Pac shit, Oos, like from the gut, like deep.
Man.
And he didn't even need a microphone, Oos, like for real.
Here,
Some of those
here.
other guys they needed
Here,
a mic, but Biggs don't need no microphone, bro.
Biggs don't need no
Honestly.
mic, Goose. He's just, yeah.
All he needs
Straight up, man.
is people to fucking listen, and he's got it, and he's
Man,
ready to
love
roll.
Mauso.
At the drop of
No,
a motherfucking
man,
hat,
it-
I ain't gonna take my hat off because I'm disguising my hairline. But
So what happened?
man,
Fucking
you know,
hairline,
shout out to
baby.
Parkers, shout out to Parkers, baby. So,
Oh, man.
Tell her what happened to the Colonel fucking hot hat.
bruh,
happened to the
don't
army
worry,
hat?
mate. He's gonna bottle me when I wear the helmet later. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So, I see my homie Damon in there. He's acting as some assassin. I see Biggs out there
Yeah.
acting. Man, it was the most beautiful thing to see, especially at the time, because I've never seen a play about our revolution as Polynesians.
Yeah.
Go
This
outside,
was like
right?
8 years ago, man. If
Especially
you look at
here.
Bro,
it.
it was like 8, 9
man.
years ago, bro. And so we go
Yeah,
outside, and
long time ago.
as me, I know you remember this, Oos, like, cause for some reason, like the actors usually the last ones out, but you like came out the side real quick, and there were still people like
Yeah, I was
leaving.
giving love, man. I had to go mingle
Biggs
with
came out for a
everybody. 'cause everyone
session.
was-
Biggs came out to have a session.
Exactly, that's the
Nah,
point.
so the Biggs just
That's the
came out
point.
for fucking meeting some king here behind the curtains. Yeah.
So Biggs came
Well,
out and he
wait.
wanted to mingle with everybody and meet everyone. And then I met him and I was like,
That's
"Man,
how I
we
met
should-
you.
we should do some music, bro." Because he was like, "Yeah, I'm a rapper." I'm like, "Man, I'm a rapper too." He's like, "Hey, we should do some music." I was like, "Man, how about we do a song together? Like, let's kick some bars and shit."
So is that how Samoan chant came along?
Pretty much.
Uh,
But
Yeah.
that instance, I was saying like, let's get together later and kick some bars.
Yeah.
And this guy just fucking took his jacket off. And there's like 100, there's like 500 people walking out of the venue.
He was ready to go.
500 plus, it's like 1,000. And this guy was like, "Oh yeah, let's do it." He took his jacket off and he started freestyling, and his Leo is loud as fuck. And like the exit of the venue, it echoes, so it was like bouncing, like it was perfect fucking sound. And the man was freestyling, like I was like, "Holy shit!"
Word.
And then we was in the studio like a week later. Bro, and then
It
we hit
also
that
said-
song. We hit that song, Fred Hampton, bro. Rest in peace.
Hey, no doubt.
And that's what
something right there.
you as a brother in the revolution, bro. I realized that you're just like Kenzie and I. Like you're raised in this shit, and you know when I say raised, I mean us. Like your heart, you're in it, bro.
No doubt.
The revolution.
100%.
Yeah. When I heard that,
Yeah, man.
we did a track, right? We did a track, and we got sent the beat from one of our usos, and we went to record it, and both of us are rapping about the exact same thing. We had no idea what we're rapping about. We're both rapping about Fred Hampton. What the fuck? How the fuck are we both rapping
That
about the
was like,
revolution?
what the
and
fuck
Fred
for me
Hampton?
too, man. That was crazy.
Remember
I
that
can't
day?
remember. Like,
Crazy. That's crazy.
yeah, man.
It was meant to be, mate. It was meant to be.
Poetik,
Great minds think alike, man.
no
You know?
doubt. And
Great
and
minds
bro, when
drink
it comes
alike,
to-
bro.
No doubt.
It's not drinking.
Like after you said that rap thing, did you have a pass or no?
No.
What a jealous guy. What a jealous guy.
Who was on top?
After you said like rap
Who ended up on
What
top?
happens when
Tell
you're
it.
mucho Philippines?
That's only after that they both went to be on the wall.
Who was the giver? Who was the taker?
Nah, but on a serious note, though, like you used to one of the yeah.
Be on the wall.
Sorry, fuck, you're killing my speech. Sorry.
I lost my shoe.
I'll give it up to you guys, bro. Nah, my little love bigs, bro.
Alright, Trey, I'm
Big
about
love
to
to
dip
you, big
out.
bro.
Kenzie, can you say something real
Can
quick
you say
before you
something
dip?
before you go, please?
What up? What up?
Give us a track.
Exactly. Love you, sis.
Well, look, contractually, I am not able to do that for you.
What's the app?
There's a
Freestyle.
rollout plan.
you.
There's a
No
rollout
doubt.
plan, and it's gonna go accordingly. You feel me? But it's just on the way. We gonna
Spit us a
I love
freestyle,
that.
Kenzie.
Like it.
Come on. Let
Nah.
all the listeners know what they're gonna expect on this tour. Come on, Kenzie. Spit us a freestyle. Anything, girl.
That's
Is that next
okay.
week?
Look, they come through with. I'm gonna come through with the vibes. I don't need the validation. I'm sorry, but it's all love.
Next
Okay?
week,
It's
next
all
week.
love. It's all
We'll see you
love.
next
Yeah,
week.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss you guys, man.
Love you, sis.
Shout out to Soul, Bass, Trey, and the Birds, man. I'll see you guys soon. Love yous.
Can't wait
Love
to
you.
meet
Love
you.
you, sis.
No doubt.
See you, Kenzie.
Don't wait
Alright.
up, sis.
Okay, five.
Fuck.
We out.
Let me smoke out, slide with my dogs, handle my biz. Fung it to my dome. I don't wanna live, it replays in my head, so I drink another bottle. Call my cousin Dan, happy birthday, mano. That's how I deal with it. Fuck how you feel. I keep it real, screaming 685 till the motherfucking day that I die.
I keep pushing on daily. Excuses don't faze me. No roses, no daisy. If only that you knew about it. I keep pushing on daily. Excuses don't faze me. No roses, no daisy. If only that you knew about it. I'll be pushing on for a while. Spit a little verse, hit the lion and denial. Still up one treading on wheels, no stopping. Straight out here, though I ragamuffin. We pull up, hell, yarn is a must. Who's so poetic, we'll leave you all in the dust. Pull up, the most high and we trust. I and I, none of us. Even though I keep pushing on daily. Excuses don't faze me. No roses, no daisy. If only that you knew about it. I keep pushing on daily. Excuses don't faze me. No roses, no daisy. If only that you knew about it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, oh, you got more than
Action,
me.
baby, action.
Fuck the man. Action, Jackson.
Hey, welcome back to the Into the Ville, and we're going on a trifecta. Look, when they're coming around in the 7. And the 7 is coming.
Come on.
Welcome back to the. Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, yeah, we yeah, okay. I'll just Calypso. Yes, Calypso. Thank you, Calypso. Thank you, Dickies. Thank you, Valima. Thank you, the hood, the whole motherfucking hood, and nothing but the hood.
Thank you,
sir.
how's it going?
Let me pass the mic on to the OG real quick.
Yeah, shout out to Dickies.
Malo. Yes. So I want to just challenge everyone out there. Like, what pisses me off is the corporations, right? The record companies. They're holding everyone down to ransom. You know. So you people watching out here online, you have the power to tag, pass it on, listen to this, because people have the power. Because this is the real shit. Okay. This is it. Not the guy sitting in his chair up in the desk in the record company. So the dope music, you don't need to hear it on My FM. You don't need to hear it on Sydney 2 Triple J or whatever it used to be when I was there. You know, pass it on because you know, like the bro just dropped his album, right? And he went to #1 here in New Zealand. 1 week later, you're not even playing him on My FM, which is supposed to be a Maori Pacific Island radio station. But you know, like this shit pisses me off. It's as bad as that chick talking on the thing about racism. You know.
Yeah, and
but that's the thing.
In Samoan, it's called
but that's the thing.
Yeah,
you know, like these radio stations are supposed to be like backing their people, eh? This talent. Where, you know, people need to be held accountable. You're a DJ up on your radio station on My FM. You ain't shit, mate. You ain't supporting your brother.
Major.
Hey, yeah. You know, what about it?
100%, man. They talk about getting with the times, but man, this is current right now. Do you know what I mean? This is current.
Yeah.
We're talking about the best R&B artist here in NZ, and yet they ain't gonna play that shit on mainstream. Why? It's because they've got so many fucking other peoples in hierarchies, right? That decide, that make the decision whether they play it or not, which is bullshit. At the end of the day, we still gotta just do our hustle and do our thing, but at the end of the day, it's up to the people that are listening, the people that are watching, the people that are viewing all of this content, right? It doesn't come down to the people that are sitting up there in the fucking stands, right? It comes down to all of us that are here, that are observing, that are watching, that are bearing their testament that fucking in order for us to move things, to make things happen, we need to make sure we voice our opinions, right? If you're just watching and you're just a person that's just looking and observing but not doing anything about it, then what are you doing, man? At the end of the day, share, love, like, comment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Voices on. Look, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, the thing that gets me too, right? Like, because I come to stay with my cousin, right? And I just been observing. I'm the silent observer, and I just watch. Yeah. And the amount of work that the brother puts in inspires me to actually come back.
I already know, man.
You know, like I'm serious. Like, in so many different ways, you know, like, and the music is dope. I'm not biased because he's my cuz or he's my bro. It's actually dope shit. You know what I mean? He gets too close to home on some topics. They just want to hear some airy fairy shit. Hey,
for sure.
They'll play David Dallas. They'll play this. They'll play that. They'll play this. You know, this needs to be talked about. So I'm telling you, people at home, please tag, post, listen to this. Dope. Yeah.
100%.
That's my 5 cents. Bang.
For sure, man. I second your opinion, man. I second your opinion, Mo. So at the end of the day, it's not going to happen unless we all make sure our voices are heard. Do you know what I mean? It's trust me. There's a lot of people that just watch it and then they think, oh man, you know what? They're right, and then they skip it. You know.
But we can do it on here. Hey,
100%.
Like it says in the book, in the book of all books, it says, hey, power to the people, and the meek shall inherit. So we have the power.
That's it. We are the people. We are the people. And in order for us to, press forward and go forward with everything that we must do, we need to fucking make sure our voices are heard. So, fams, if you're watching in, if you're tuning in, y'all know what to do, man. Get up in there.
So the boys, if he's still awake, can I get a fuck yeah? No?
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah, bro.
Fire.
Hey, he's good.
Oh man, that's what's up there. That's some real shit. Well, I think in a way, like, with or without a bird, like,
support your fucking liquor.
like
For sure.
like the bird, man. I swear, man. You just help like prove your own point. The streets got me. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like that's what Big Bird just said right there. Going number one without that shit support. So I mean, it is what it is.
Got you,
they want to play.
The streets got you, bro. 100%. The streets got you.
Without, bro. Got a voice for life, man. All day.
And that's all of you too.
And that's the real thing too. That's the thing too. Like the youngins don't understand it. Like I don't think they understand. Like there's more than meets the eye. Yeah, you see the music, but this shit's way deeper than what it is. You know what I mean?
Way deeper, Bigs.
You know when you talk
man.
about too, when you sorry to speak over you, but when you talk about the streets got you, right? Another thing I like to challenge is like, if you're from the street and you got some problem with something, don't be a bitch. Hey, you got to look at what's going on in this world and how it is. So it's us against them. Hey,
for sure.
All a spade is spade. That's it.
So if you're about the street and you're about the hustle, then you're about people getting it on. So you should be supporting that instead of hating that. Because like an old saying from back in the day from a man called Too Short, don't hate the player, man. Hey,
hate the game.
Hate the game, motherfucker. Hey, you know?
It's just another game.
Shout out to the show.
But still, what I'm saying is like, man, support each other. We're all on the street. We're all surviving. Hey, we're trying to feed our families. We're trying to get ahead.
Always.
The guy sitting up there in his office, he don't give a fuck, man.
100%. Man, I'll tell you now, man. I'll tell you now. There's a saying that goes around, and it says, hard work beats talent any day, man. And I'm telling you right now, Bo, you're a testament to that saying, man. I've been here. I've been in the game. You know what I mean? And I've observed, and I see that there ain't no other artist that's out there that does what you do, man. You hustle. You're out there, man.
Sorry, it was not to cut you off. That's Bass. Bass is the one that pulls me in.
Oh, both of you, man. Both of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Bass is the one that pulls me in every time I want to just, throw the towels.
That's the yin and the yang. That's the yin and the yang right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's the Tanqueray and the Sprite, bro.
So I sit back here, like I said, silent observer. I'm here with my wristwatch on here on lockdown. I'm on.
Yeah.
Australia, baby.
So I just sit back and observe, right? Bass comes over and he works on his beats, hard out, in the background. The bro, he does his own thing. He grinds. He does the t-shirts. He thinks the hoodies. He's singing.
That's what I'm saying,
the gingy, the family, the kids. And I sit back and I go, these guys are fucking the next generation of dope shit, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
If that ain't a fucking hustle, what the fuck is?
Then what is? What is? You know what I mean? 100%, man. I feel that. I feel that, man. Every other artist is out there trying to get
paid $850 a week in rent.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
Oh, damn.
Fuck.
Also,
where you living in, man?
I miss Australia.
No, but this is what I'm talking about. That's the
5
real
bedrooms
hustle,
for $380.
He ain't on the dole. He ain't on the Wins benefit. You know.
I miss Western Sydney, bro.
He ain't slanging no stuff. He's slanging fucking hoodies, t-shirts, tracksuits.
Just to be clear,
fucking dope rhymes.
Just to be clear, because we're kind of under investigation. No illegal shit. We're 100% legal, baby. We pay taxes. We pay taxes.
Shout out to everyone that's tuned in. Shout out to everyone that's tuned in. Shout out to Major.
We pay more taxes now.
Also,
we pay
also,
more taxes now than when we were working a day job. Shit.
Yeah.
No, but it's just like usual. Like, you know, like, fuck, just, yeah, any Tom, Dick, and Harry. If you want to get to where you want to go, you have to work hard for it. So.
Every Tom, Dick, and Gareth.
No doubt.
Well, I think, you know,
100.
we're coming down to the, you know, the end of this this live stream.
The last half hour.
And
Nah, man.
Okay.
Nah, don't come to the end, bro.
Okay, sweet.
Oh no,
well, you're exactly the guy I was like tuning into on this one. I was like, so Debo.
I was kidding.
All right, it's about that time, man.
Have a little break, eh?
Hot tip.
Then when we get back, we'll get our bass and our stuff.
Hey, you know what?
It's time to sing, baby. Stanley T, I know you're ready to roll.
All the listeners and the viewers out there,
We're gonna harmonize, man.
We're gonna try and harmonize.
I'm sure you guys are probably tired of fucking listening to what we're talking about, but you guys want to fucking hear music. You guys want to hear music. You guys want to hear the latest. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, we got it all right now.
Biggs is next.
Biggs is next.
Let me go and visit the fence and make sure the
we'll
fence
see
is
you in the
still
next
standing.
2 minutes, family.
2 minutes.
All right. See.
Thank you, friends. Let them know.
Tell your friends now.
Oh man, the building is on fire.
Let's
Okay,
go.
well, I'm left here with you guys. I'm left here with you guys. Stanley T. Stanley T. How am I?
How are you, my bro? How are you?
Ah, brother,
Can I have another glass?
still doing the lockdown.
Bro,
Everyone
it's gonna
is
go
going
down.
into
Let me
lockdown
last
here,
20
and I've been
minutes
in
to do the
lockdown for like 3 months now since I got out. Welcome to my club.
Stanley, you still mowing the lawn 1 foot at a time?
Hello?
When I'm not working on my new MPC that I just bought. I bought the MPC 1. Oh man, that's bad. Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Huh?
Funnies.
Nah, yeah. I got it from the rock shop.
Hey.
Shella, is that some herb? Is this some herb?
No, this one. This is a cigarette. Yeah.
Can I ask you, if you won all the money, what would you do with it?
Bunch of hookers and
Hey,
cocaine.
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
What's up?
Yo.
Man, my sister, my younger sister's big fan of yours, man. Big fan of yours. Her name's Ville. Her name's Ville on Instagram, and she's like, "Oh, you going on live with Stanley T?" I told her, "Man, that's my also, man. We go way back." And she's like, "Oh man, I always share his content, this and that." I told her, "Don't worry, man. I'm gonna give her. I'm gonna give you a shout out. I'm gonna make sure, you know." She goes, "Oh no, he doesn't even know me." But anyway, she made this banoffee pie, man, and she said, "Make sure you show Stanley T." So, just in case she messages you. Just tell her, "Oh man, your banoffee pie look gangster."
I lost my drink. I'll be back.
Yeah, right there in front of me.
My lord, bro. My lord. That's love, bro.
Yeah, man. She's a big fan, man. She's a big fan of yours, you know what I mean?
Stanley Biggs, Debo, he's one of the most talented motherfuckers we know, bro. Man, love
you, big bro.
Love you guys, man. Love you guys. Straight up, man. You know what, man? It's a privilege for me to be online with you guys, man. Straight up, man. You know, I'm old school. I'm done and dusted. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming out.
Never.
I'm coming out.
I'm nearly. If anyone's done and dusted, it's me.
Guess how old Soul is? Try guess.
I turned 50 in 3 months.
He turns 50 and he's still
50 young, mate. 50 young.
My brother, you don't look a day past 30, my man.
But you can join my crew if you want. It's called the Relics.
I like it.
But this ad break was brought to you by Calypso.
Brought to you by Calypso and House. Sorry, boys. This is my brand. Sorry, man. You know what I mean?
Plug that shit.
If you're in the live stream, let us know if you want to see me get bottled on the helmet. Let us know. All right, we're all about exercising.
Solid. I just need to go
I know.
pee. I'm not gonna pee in the corner. I'm gonna go pee in the toilet.
Yeah, we'll pee over here when you come back.
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Sorry, Biggs, you're not drinking, you and Stan. He's not drinking us.
No, I am Moose. Sipping on some rum.
Sorry, Biggs, we might see T-Roy and there's also in Hamilton. If it still goes too.
Oh, we saying that?
Hey.
Yeah. That'd be cool. That'd be super cool.
Shut the gates. Wow,
shout
man,
out to
that's
Stanley,
gonna
man.
go down.
Bro, those are my brothers, bro. So shout
Honestly,
out to
the
those
massivest.
I know, T loves you.
Shout outs to Standard, bro. Like when I saw them get on One Love, I'm like, fuck yeah, the hood's on,
That's
bro.
why I said
the
Mike.
hood's on.
So fuck, those
Like,
are our brothers. So we we put on for the hood.
If you guys are tuning in, if you're on a live stream or whatever, or if you see this later, man, Standard is from the hood, bro. Standard is from the hood, bro. So to see them excelling so well in the music industry, and man, like the amount of streams they get, the amount of sales they get, the shows that they get, the particular shows that they get, like One Love, for example, it's a massive platform. So for us from the hood, like we grew up in that hood, the same hood that they're from. These brothers are from the hood, bro. So to see them out there doing their thing, it's just like everybody's winning, bro. Everybody's winning.
That's what it should be all about.
Sorry, and that's it,
bro. Honestly, it should be all about that gin and juice that you're drinking. What are you drinking, man? Shit.
Oh, shit. It's like a gin and tonic and some just juice.
Gin tonics.
Hey, we got one of those glasses here too. We got the same glass.
Oh,
man, we must be cousins.
Prada.
You know what that means? Because that's basic glass. That means that you guys should both score that shit to the bottom. Because it's destiny. It's destiny's.
Oh man.
It's Destiny's Child. Comment on the live stream if you want to see me get bottled on the helmet. Let's go. Let's go.
Brothers, we're gonna have to cut it short soon as our technician needs to got some duties to go take care of soon. So we'll wrap it up in the next 10 minutes, huh?
Okay. All right, we got 10 more minutes in this live stream. So really quickly, if you just jumped on, we have this tour, right? And this tour in Aotearoa, New Zealand, it's going to be postponed for a few weeks due to lockdown over here, just to make sure that everyone that comes through, we have a safer environment due to the lockdown, due to the the epidemic and all that stuff that's going on in the world. We got Stanley T, we got Raggadat Cris, we got Mauso Big 685 flying in from Australia. And it's gonna be a dope show. It's gonna be a dope show everywhere we go. It's gonna be a dope tour. We ain't fucking around. We bringing that real hip hop, that real reggae, that real R&B to you.
Bro, we got some special friends jumping on there.
Upper set, and I'm gonna get us back on the. We're gonna really hold it down like some gangsters. And when I say gangsters, I mean just brothers. Sister with us. Debo, stop breathing on the mic when you go to the toilet. We only got about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes left on this live stream. So,
man.
You know what? Unless somebody want to say something real quick, I'm going to say, let's fucking sing some shit.
Fucking
Because when I'm drunk, I'm Brian McKnight to myself in my own head, in my own helmet.
This guy's Formie McKnight when he's drunk.
Brian at night.
Brian at night, the car.
Come on, follow McKnight.
Brian at night.
That's Ellen and also Hamo. Yeah, Hamo. What's up, Uzo? Ellen.
If you're tuning in, well, thank you. Love you. Yeah.
You know what, man? You know what?
Girl.
Because a lot of the people are gonna see you guys show, man. A lot of people are gonna see you guys show when you're on the road,
flying
man.
out here, bro. Come on now, man.
I feel that I need to give you guys a bit of a track. You know what I'm saying?
How's it going?
I feel that I need to give him a little sneak peek of
Please get your
what's to
freestyle
come
ready for it.
Freestyle ready, Pigs.
Yeah.
Stan,
Give us a rap.
get your harmonies ready and your
What's to come?
freestyle.
In the first half.
No. I need a rapper, okay?
Pigs.
Who are you gonna pick? Who are you gonna pick, though?
You know what? You guys can because it's a long rap, it's about fucking 12 bars, so you guys can go
Big.
half.
Nah, big
You know what I'm
in there,
saying?
brother.
Half.
Big in there.
Stanley, I already
That's
know
what-
you a singer and a rapper, bro. So you already got that that feel
Yeah.
of jumping in.
You're in there,
Jumping in,
Stanley.
so
And you got
I'ma let
a far
you
better
take-
hairline than me, brother. So
when
you
I
run
start
it. You run
singing,
it.
I'm gonna let you
All the way
take
from Beijing.
second verse. I'll take the first verse. Poetik and Biggs can take the rap, and then Stan, you come in on the second verse. All right?
Wow.
Are we ready?
Wow.
Nah, well, I'm not ready. I'm drinking, man. I'm
Skills.
gonna get bottled. That's my job.
Nah, man.
Awesome, yeah.
Y'all need to rap, motherfuckers.
It's about the singers, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's about the rap,
then?
nigga. Shit. Let's
This
go.
track is different, bro. You know what I'm saying? This track is different, man. So we're gonna make sure I fucking turn this motherfucker out all the way to the top, baby.
Oh, Biggs, if you want to
All the
spit
way
it,
to the
it's
top.
you.
With
I
that.
ain't gonna spit it, nigga. I'm too
Fucking ass in the eye cracks.
Are we ready? Nah. Not yet. All right, ready?
I'm not a rapper. I'm a singer.
Shit, he can sing on these nuts. Fuck out of here, man.
Come on, nah, you're on tour, bro. Get your fucking passport stamped. If you can't get your passport stamped, just say you're going down the road to get some bread and milk and then jump on a plane.
So I'm telling you now, man, I'm gonna get that motherfucker stamped, man. You know what I'm saying? Are we ready?
Let's go.
Let's do
I
this.
said, are we
Get it,
ready?
baby.
Let's
Let's get it, baby.
Can I get a house?
Go.
All right, let's go. Be ready, boys. Be ready, man. Remember, this is clockwork, man. You know what I'm saying? Stanley T, you got second verse, baby.
Sonny, if you play Cooker Melon,
Are we ready? We ready?
Go.
Viewers, listeners, are you ready?
let's go.
You better tag your mom and dad on this shit.
Please, everyone that's listening, can you give 100 if you want Deeper to start the song right
Let's
now?
go.
or not?
Give us 100 right
Give
now.
us
'Cause I'm
100
telling
right
you, this
now.
shit, we're taking the old
That's
school,
the
baby.
shit.
If you're 20
Hey.
years old, you better ask your mom and dad to jump on this fucking live. You know what I'm saying? Ready?
It's a smash.
Wow, why do I hear reverb?
Yeah, don't do that, Ventry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We on, baby. Let's go.
Oh, hey. All right.
Wanna dance. I'ma make you dance.
Here we go.
Do you know the
Yeah.
moves?
On the
I'ma
throne.
make.
Hey.
I've got
Go.
this feeling I keep turning loose that somebody else is getting next to you. Can't walk around like I was your foe.
Yo, fool.
Cause being who I am, I can't lose my cool. My friends keep telling me about things going on, but deep in my heart there's hopping around. Somebody
Somebody sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my
taking my place.
bed.
Somebody sleeping
Somebody
in my bed, sleeping in my bed, missing my head, taking my. Let's go, Stanley T. Let's go.
Let's go.
Hey,
We're about to spit from Beijing. 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers, that's the ring. Yeah. Going into wrestling. Favorite guy is Sting. Hey. I don't know what to say next. I'm a flex like that, and then I'm a bit loud at university. Yeah, but I'm a shit at diversity. Put my accent on.
Yeah.
That's all me, right?
Yeah.
I need four, 5 more drinks to finish.
somebody sleeping in my bed, messing with my head, taking my place. Somebody sleeping in my bed, sleeping in my bed, messing with my head, taking my place. Let's go. Wrap up. Let's go.
Penny drop off, flow pop off. I ain't the one that's gonna try to holler at you, cause I came down with the mad game for days. Damn, yeah, baby, wanna smoke purple haze. Caught in the maze when I'm talking to me. Why your eyes keep looking at me? Girl, you feeling on me. More than a mystery, I can catch you. Man, baby, motivated by your actions, harass you. Straight back, right to the ball. This is how I used to call off real sore. Yeah, John like a superstar, and I did it. Things coming down, we survive real with it. 685 all the way live for the Ville on this live for the shit.
Hey, somebody sleeping in my bed, messing with my head, taking my place. Somebody sleeping in my bed, messing with my head, taking my place. Poetik, you up, baby? Let's go.
I come on early, expecting your warm embrace.
Girl, it's written on your face.
On your face. Yeah. On your face. It's good. Yeah.
Hey,
man, that's it.
But you know one thing, I ain't coming back no more.
No.
Don't try to tell me things are still the same. When we're making love, I heard you calling me. Sleeping in my bed, messing with my head, taking my place. What do you want? What do you need? Hey, giving you everything, bless my heart. And then the instrumental fucking faded out, you know what I'm saying?
Want to play the Ville game your way? Be paid.
Oh man, I was just about to bust the dopest freestyle of my life then.
Busted with no beat though. Busted with no beat though. What's the verse?
The verse goes freestyle. We're going down like this. Baby, you in my bed. You ain't nothing in my head. You ain't lad. You get this shit that left for dead. You ain't like Goldilocks. This ain't the free little bears. That's right here. I got kids for you bears. 2 times for these ones. I got more Heineken beers. Left them before. Left them all with tears in their ears. Yes, before I said it before. Drink up your head. That's what I said. Motherfucker, I shouldn't swear. I should pull it back right here. Yeah, and I'm talking to you live on air. This is the shade here. Bang, bang, bang to your boogie. Bang, bang, bang to your bullies. 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 Bang, bang, bang to your bullies.
Hey, what about this one? What about this one?
Fire, yo.
Shit, what was that?
Biggs, you got a song?
Oh, do I got a? Oh, you want to hear it?
Come on now,
hey,
man. Bring it on out, bro.
Biggs, we got like 4 minutes left, bro. Run it, bro.
Run it, bro.
Run it, bro.
I got a. Oh.
We got another hour left.
I got a weed track.
The
Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth
Alexa,
device is connected
play me Kiss My Bell.
Alexa.
All right.
That's that bitch on the fucking.
Gotta take it, man. Take soprano.
Clicks though.
Can I
was ready with the clicks though.
want all the money? What would you do with it?
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Cocaine.
I got some hot shit, bro. I couldn't find the weed track. I can't find it. It's not on the folder.
That's all right.
Yeah, this shit is.
Let's go.
Run it.
This is coming off Big Shake 3.
Run.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Clear. Ready. Spin it.
in the shit I really. Can't wait on that when you're brave, but to the game I'm shooting. So watch us get the thriller. I'm a old school boy, keep a fuck out of driller. Who's what's up in the game and you know what it is. 685 to the jet, man, we don't play with this. We don't play with this small soul. We don't play with this small soul. We don't play with this. We don't play with this small soul. We don't play with this. We don't play with this small soul. We don't play with this. We don't play with this small soul. We don't play with this. We don't play with this small soul. We don't play with this. Yeah, baby, that's yeah, that's what it is.
Everybody throw up hundreds right now.
Yeah. Is that unreleased?
That's unreleased, though.
Yeah, that's coming off the third mixtape push. I got like, bro, I got like 20 bad tracks. I got 20.
Hey, have you dropped the album yet? A proper album? Have you dropped the proper album yet?
I'm gonna run the mixtape circuit. I'm gonna run the mixtape circuit until I'm comfortable dropping the album.
That's fucking
cool. I respect it. I respect it.
Let's go.
Man,
respect it. Stanley.
No, man.
Stanley out there in Beijing, man. Love you, bro. I'll be safe out there, man. You know, bring back some panda hairs.
What's status?
You know? Nothing at all, man. Love you, bro.
Bring it on, man. Bring it on, man. Put it on, man.
Bring it to me.
I got nothing to play
your sweet loving. Bring it on to me. Her. Come on, Debo. Hit it.
I give it jewelry and money too.
Hey.
That ain't all I do for you. Oh, bring it to me. Bring your sweet love and bring it on home to me. Yeah. I give you plenty.
I hope you don't mind. I got a drink in my hand for this one, but hallelujah. I say that because I feel like my mama would have loved this in church. Check this out though. Shout out to all my beautiful people around the world. I had this idea, right? Imagine if you could be anything in the world that you could be. Why wouldn't you just be yourself? Let it slide with that endo. Benny in the trunk. Came to kick it with my kinfolk. I came to kick it, baby. We gonna get drunk. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Say what? Yeah. Go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It feel good, don't it? Yeah. That homo hoary spitting out for glory. That's just to represent the territory. From Monkey Lungy down to Welly, got Phantom Patoni. Rest in peace, my mama though. You know that she love to sing, love to dance, kick it with the family and have a drink. Uncles go to chill out back, smoking that medicine. Neighbors trying to call one time. You know them drama queens. I'm a